can actually start. I'll hit the start game. And I have to give Evan 2 more cards. There you go. And now
I do.
And you also need 2 more.
What? That's tied into.
But remember, you only get to keep 2 of yours.
What now?
Come on.
Shelby's picking which survival cards she
Oh.
wants to keep. In the meantime, I can put the locks on things.
Bruh.
What is a cabin draw phase?
It's what you drawing from the cabin deck at the end of your turn.
Ah.
Have you decided which cards you're using, Shelby?
Almost.
Okay. Because it doesn't really matter who goes first. But I usually like to just because I'm a vigilant motherfucker. I'm vigilant. Otis can't get my ass.
Again?
What is what?
Panicking is when you lose the fight and run away, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Or when
And
you
then
just
you
run
get
away because you don't have a
the-
fucking weapon.
You then get the horrified thing, don't you, too?
Not always. Panicking is just an action of I don't have a weapon or I lost the fight, so I take my damage and I run away.
Oh my god, not this shit again.
Alright.
Well, I'm gonna take this one.
Okay, so that's a face-up one. So, Shelby is telekinetic. When fighting, she can roll an 8 unarmed, but if she rolls a 1, she loses control and hurts everybody. And she's also
Jesus
a Dream War.
Christ.
And you
Wait,
go with
can we
Dream War.
play our permanent cards right now?
Huh?
Can we play
Yeah,
our
you put your
permanent-
permanent cards face up. Yeah. So you're
I can't be horrified.
you're desensitized. Got it. Anybody else got permanent white cards? It'll say permanent in the top left.
Nope.
Damn, you got lucky with that. You got 2 permanent ones.
Yeah. Now remember,
And neither of them were pervert.
be careful using Dream Warrior because I have used
Yeah.
that card and died.
Yes. I'm like, I will only use that if I
Oh,
have a
yeah, I see that. But if you panic, you die. It's like,
Yeah.
ooh.
It's kind of like a good one if you're like on your last health and gonna die anyways, and you want to help people. You can use it that way, and that's pretty good. Because it's like if you're gonna die anyways, you might as well do it
Although
teleporting to your friends.
telekinesis is pretty goddamn good.
Oh, yeah,
How
it's-
does
You may roll an
telekinesis
8
work with
if
Dream
unarmed.
Warrior?
Well, like I
That
said,
ain't
you can
bad.
use telekinesis from across the map with Dream Warrior and help someone. But like I said, if you lose
Yes.
the fight, you automatically die.
However, telekinesis says if I roll a 1, I lose control and injure everyone in my cabin. So would that be the one I'm dream fighting in or the one I'm physically in?
That would be the one you're dream fighting in too. So if you dream fight and win and lose the fight and roll that 1, not only do you die, you also hurt everybody in that room. It's usually a ability best used by yourself.
So yeah, it also, I don't know if you read the rest of it, then says, then any campers or cameos in your cabin are immediately killed.
Alright. My turn? So I'm gonna start.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
I
still
wanted
your
to.
turn.
I wanted to specify if that was physical or dream fighting space.
So I'm just gonna use one of my survival cards right off the bat. With this, I just keep drawing from the cabin deck until I find a weapon, item, or camper. Which is so I can get rid of a lot of bad cards here. Bad card,
Uncle
bad
Raspy.
card. Okay, I got something. 8-track player. Any phase. Place the 8-track token in your space. Otis will stock it like a counter and attack it if Otis strikes. The card is drawn. Discard if Otis reaches it. So I have to put a token on the board for it.
Okay.
So it's basically like a distraction card. What's better than it's better if I had just normally drawn and gotten Uncle Rashi right off the bat. That would have been horrible. Alright, so we go clockwise, so next would be Karen.
Okay. Which one's my character? 1, 2, 3.
Alright, and now you're gonna draw. See what you get. It says you may immediately move to the nature trail of your choice. So you can teleport to any of the ones. I would teleport to the keys right here.
Yeah, let's do that one.
And then you can grab it as an end-of-turn phase action.
Okay.
So you're good. That is a pretty good way to start. Next is Susie Sparkles.
Okay.
Now, keep in mind, Shelby, you might not want to use your debilitating enthusiasm because it would affect your telekinesis ability. So you don't want to. You just want to move 2 spaces per turn then, because that way you don't lose anything on your power.
Early on in the game, though, there's not much risk, and I could probably take some licks to get somewhere to get keys or something, right?
Yes, but I like I said, normally the point of using your ability is when you don't have a weapon, because if you don't have a weapon, you might as well go fast. But since you have technically a weapon, but it's more like a power, you're probably better off not going super fast and taking your time.
I could probably go for this tile over here.
Yeah, if you want to go for that one. You can go for that one, or you can go for this one. Or you could even go for this one. Or you could even go for this one. There's like a billion to go for.
I'm gonna go for this one.
Alright. Otis strikes. But he strikes on my space because of the 8-track player, and because I am vigilant, I'm gonna go here. So that does help. So this gets discarded, and Otis strikes here instead, and no one gets hurt. Alright, and now it is Timm. L plus Bozo. Your turn.
1, 2.
Okay, so you're going up there. What do
Sure.
You get Otis strike. And this time he actually does visit.
Damn!
So you take only 1 damage.
Uh.
And you still move at a speed of 2. Choose where you're panicking.
Yes, 1, 2.
Okay. He's probably going to catch up right back afterwards. And then afterwards you might be like, teleport, teleport.
Yeah.
So, by in my care, what does it mean?
Campers in your care may reroll their special abilities. So that means if you have any campers, and they have, because a lot of campers have special abilities, so you would be able to reroll that special ability.
Okay.
Alright,
So
Jason's
once I
turn.
get a camper.
Where would you like to go,
real quick.
Jason?
How do I zoom in on like my face cards?
You can hold Alt
Alt.
over it.
Alt
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Alt hover over it.
Yeah. Alt lets you zoom in on a card.
Cool. Oh, should I have? Oh.
So yeah, now you can choose where you want to move to.
Okay. Wait a second. Because I was not paying attention in the beginning, and I did not put one of my permanent card downs. But whatever.
Well, which one's the permanent one?
They both are.
Oh. So he is a virgin, and he is scrappy. The scrappy virgin. Kind of accurate, to be honest. Because
This is like a virgin and scrappy. I'm like, okay.
Well, that's very thematically fitting.
It's
Are you going for like a rapey vibe? Or like an incel vibe?
Jesus.
Confirmed angry incel.
I guess, yeah, look at Jason.
Horror movie enthusiast incel.
Horror movie incel. He's a virgin and he's scrappy.
Alright, where are you moving to, Jason?
I will go to. Dining hall. I'll move to the dining hall.
Alright. Well, you're fooling around. Move a counselor to your space, but in Temp Fate 5. But you're a virgin, so you can possibly cancel this. Alright,
Yeah.
so press the D6 right here. Press this. Press it. A 4. 4 to a 6. Cancel the fooling around card. So you are not fooling around, good sir.
Yeah, virginity rocks.
Keep it up with that incel theme.
I've seen people with a shirt that says that lately.
Virginity rocks.
That's a Danny Duncan shirt.
Dude, I swear I saw one of those shirts in public and publicly laughed at the guy.
I saw it at there were 2 people at the gym like a couple weeks ago that had that shirt, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I thought it was like
Danny Duncan sells those shirts.
I don't know who that is.
He's a YouTuber. He's a very crazy one.
I thought it was like some Christian youth shirt.
Yeah, he gets into like a lot of trouble with like law enforcement.
Like an abstinence shirt.
Nope. He used to sell Dare shirts too. But then he got a cease and desist.
Well, you're gonna get hurt, John. Where are you panicking to now, sir?
I guess the only place I can. What's my panic to? 1, 2. Someone get him off my trail.
John's just like the sacrificial lamb. Alright, it's my turn. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. And let me go on the rule book for this. Oh, and then I can pick it up afterwards. Oh wait. You may... Oh yeah, so I can do that, yeah. Instead of my cabin draw phase, I can do that, and then into the turn, you can pick it up. So yeah, I can do that right now. It's rope. I have rope now. Rope unlocks this side of the board. Left side. So I got us some rope, boys. Let's go. It is now Karen's turn. You can go for this, Evan. Alright. You get a crank. So that...
Wait, can I still do my cabin draw phase?
No, well, you can, but that skips it to get the token.
I'll skip that right now.
Yeah. We could go to the boat, and the boat is the easiest objective to do. Mostly because you don't technically need a weapon for most boat finales. Keyword most. So we should all start running to this way. Now keep in mind, there are some that need weapons, but most of the time they don't. Alright. It is now Susie Sparkles' turn.
So
you can choose to try to get another objective, or you can start heading to the boat. But I'd probably recommend just going to the fucking boat.
So there's no point in being super telekinetic, and I can just sprint with the ability.
I would still keep the telekinesis right now, because none of us have weapons. None of us. The only ones who can fight are you and Jason.
Okay, if I did that, then I'd be sitting right at the campfire. Where is he gonna go next?
After John.
Yeah,
unless
John.
you Dream Warrior or something. There you go. Oh, don't put it. Nope, you just put it in there. Counselors do not go in there.
By fire.
Alright, so whose turn is it? It is now. Oh, wait, you gotta draw.
Oh, I don't need this Otis Strikes card anymore, do I? It's been sitting here this whole time.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. You gotta draw a card. It is it's Little Jub Jub. So, place this card in your backpack. If you try to play or use any cards from your backpack, take 1 injury. To kill Little Jub Jub, you have to destroy your backpack. You can do this. You can kill... You don't have anything in your backpack right now, Shelby, because permanent cards are just part of who you are. So you can do it and destroy Little Jub Jub right now. But if you do, Otis strikes your cabin. But if Otis strikes you, then it would also get him off John. And plus you can fight him because you're telekinetic. So I'd recommend just killing Little Jub Jub.
I would
Fight him,
appreciate
Shelby.
it.
Fight him, Shelby.
Hold up. An 8 if unarmed. And he's at what?
A 4.
I'll take my chance.
Alright, little Jub is killed. Otis goes to your space.
So I hit an 8.
Thank you.
I will first roll for Otis. Otis rolled a 3. Roll your d8. 7. He's defeated. Off the board he goes.
Yay! It was not useless to be telekinetic.
Yes, you did good. Alright, it is now John's turn.
Alright,
You can choose to cross the nature trail, or you can go for the objective.
I'll just go for the objective, see what it is.
It's a battery.
Cool.
Battery unlocks. Well, we can also go to the Ranger Tower, but Ranger Tower you typically need weapons for. Because usually, it's just from what my experience are regarding finales. Basically, if you want to go for a finale that doesn't require a weapon, you go boat or van, because those don't typically require weapons. Barn and tower finales almost always require a weapon. So that's just the way it goes. If you got a lot of weapons, go for tower or barn. If you don't got a lot of weapons, go for boat or van. And we're going boat. All right.
I like boat.
It's Jason's turn. Jason. You might want to go to the swimming area right here, because you don't have any of the objectives, so technically the only space you have to wait on is right here.
Okay.
So it'd be 1, 2, and then just that's it, and then you just gotta stay put there for the most part.
Oop.
Alright, you get a whore! He spawns at a random nature trail, so let me determine where he spawns. He spawns on 1. So I gotta get his pawn, 1 sec.
It spawns next to me.
Would you like to be gay, John? I'm kidding. So he's player controlled. It's if you fool around with him, it's Temp Fate 4, but he moves at a speed of 2. So since we're player controlling him, we just want to do this. That way we don't have to fool around with anybody. Alright, and then since you drew him, he's going to be in between me and you. And now Otis is going to come back on the board since your turn is over. Otis spawns. He spawns on 4. So he's right next to Shelby. He's going to go straight for Shelby.
Ah!
I'm going to roll for Otis again. He rolled a 1. So you just have to not roll a 1, Shelby.
You can do it.
All 1, Shelby.
Roll a
Yeah.
6. And now Otis is off the board again. Telekinetic Susie Sparkles. Murders. Killer. I'm kind of trapped in this corner, so I have to really work my way out. So 1, 2, 3.
Game nights are always fun when I'm telekinetic.
I'll be right back. You may move to an unrevealed objective and then tempt Fate 3. You know, honestly...
There's one right here.
Yeah, if I teleport to that, like, it might be kind of worth it.
Do it.
Is that or this locked one? I don't know if you can do that either.
I can't teleport to the lock one, but I can teleport to this one. So I'm going to teleport all the way over here and then tempt Fate 3. I'm good, but I lose the chainsaw. That's unfortunate. So yeah, I'm good, and I can still... Well, on next turn, I'll get to reveal it. But it's better than, you know, not being there. It's now Karen's turn.
2, 3.
Alright.
Hold on. I am going to use a card. On your cabin draw phase, draw 3 cabin cards.
Survival
Between
Instincts.
those 3, yep.
Survival Instincts. Draw that. Choose which one you want to encounter, discard the other 2. Kind of similar to the card I have, just not as good. Alright, 1 sec. We draw all 3. So you got a choice between a camper, sneakers, or death.
Who took that card?
Oh, I did, but it's a bad card. It's just a body count that increases the body count by 2.
I still wanted to read it. Okay, now you can get rid of that one. I definitely don't want that.
Yeah, so it's a matter of, Do you want to go one space faster, or do you want a little girl who can decide the finale?
I don't know if that one's good.
I
But
can
you-
save her
but
if
you
she's
could-
about to die.
And you also can re-roll the ability, so if you fuck up the roll, you can prevent her from dying.
True, there is still a large chance of her dying, though.
I can kind of help.
Yeah, it
Like, I
says,
have a-
because basically what it says, once per turn, you may peek at a finale card, then roll 6. That could be really good, so that way we can get a finale that doesn't
Yeah,
require
but
a
1 to
weapon.
3 is an aneurysm. She just straight dies.
Not necessarily,
5 to 6.
not necessarily, because John's ability can prevent her from dying.
Yeah, if a camper is about to be killed, you may roll a 6, and 5 to 6, you can put her back in the deck.
Yes.
Without
Honestly, it'd be
increasing the
good.
body
It'd be
count.
worth it to see what the finale is. Plus, you can re-roll the ability, and we have a chance to bring her back. I think you should use her ability right now.
Yeah, keep her. Get rid of that one.
Yeah. You should use
Might
her.
as well attempt it. Which one is it? A 6?
Well, first we peek at the card, and then we do the roll. But first, let's see what the finale would be. It would be this one. Now, this one, honestly, is kind of hard because basically you have to constantly roll to escape Otis, but you can get away from him if you have a weapon. But if you don't have weapons, this one could be a death sentence for a lot of people. So I would say roll the d6.
Could I get rid of him, or does everybody have
You
to
can
roll?
remove the finale. Let's remove it.
No, I'm
Yep.
asking if we did that finale, could somebody with a weapon fight Otis and save everybody else, or does
No.
everybody
So
have
what
to-
it does, what this finale does, is that basically you roll a d6 on a space of on a 4, 5, or 6. You move that many spaces ahead. But on a 1 or a 2, Otis moves further, and on a 3, everybody else moves, and Otis moves 1. But if Otis catches you, you just die unless you have a weapon, in which case you escape him and swim 2 spaces away. So that's why I'm saying if you have a lot of weapons, it's a pretty easy finale. But if you don't have any weapons, if you get caught by Otis, that's it. You're just dead. You're gone.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying there are easier finales than that one. So it was a good thing that we got rid of that one. The problem is,
So you move it to the bottom of that finale deck.
well, yeah, I just removed it over here. It's gone now.
I mean, it's technically at the bottom of the deck. I doubt.
No,
we're gonna
it's gone,
throw
Shelby.
away
I
all of
deleted
them.
it. It's
So,
gone.
funny thing,
It's gone.
with Karen, I can technically re-roll the special skill roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I have a card that lets me re-roll any dice roll.
We can honestly keep re-rolling it until we get what we want or until the little girl dies.
Yeah.
I have a plan. So
And
the
I
thing-
have 2 re-roll cards, so...
now the red space underneath swimming area, the people who have to be there are me and Evan. You and me have to be on that space for us to start the finale. And you get to decide when the finale starts because you have the majority of the objectives. So it is now Susie Sparkles' turn.
Okay.
Make your way
Let's see.
downtown, walk fast, get to me. Alright, let's see what Shelby gets. You get a rotary phone. Now, this is not as good as your current weapon, so you're probably honestly better off being telekinetic and giving that to someone else.
Give it to me. I need a weapon.
Please quit moving it while I'm trying to read it.
It's probably the worst weapon in the game, but it's still a weapon.
Oh.
Actually, no, technically it's not the worst weapon in the game. That would probably belong to Glass Shard.
Yes.
Because that one actually injures you.
Yeah, when you fucking use it.
No, it's when you win with it, it injures you. It doesn't injure you when you lose with it. Only when you win with it.
Alright, whoever wants a rotary phone, come get it.
I mean,
I wouldn't mind one.
I'll take it. Until I
Yeah,
can get a two-handed weapon. Because again, I am the protector, but only when I have a two-handed weapon. It is now Tim's turn.
Okay. Can I do something that might be a dick move?
I mean, you would swap spaces with Shelby if you want.
I was gonna swap spaces with Jason. Maybe.
I mean, that works. Go for Jason.
I want to try. Which one's a 6 die? This one.
That one, yeah.
I hope you roll a 2.
Yeah, he teleported.
I'm gonna swap spaces with Jason. Look, you got full health to cross nature trails and shit. I know.
I'm coming for you first.
I mean, it might work out. You got no objectives, right? Yeah, I don't think
you
you
still
do.
have to roll. You still have to get a cabin card. You're going to the woods. A random counselor in this cabin is pulled into the woods where Otis strikes. All persons who survive the woods move to a random nature trail. A question mark appears in the girls. Was it in the girls' shower? It's in. Yeah, it's in the girls' shower. Where's the girls' shower at? Girls' shower. Okay, I see. There we go. One in the girls' shower.
Alright.
And you're going to the woods with Otis. You're about to have sexy good
Alright.
time.
And do I get hurt?
Yes, he damages you. And then roll a d10 to decide where you're going. Well, probably on your next turn, yeah.
Next turn, okay.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Wait, so he doesn't strike then? Because he's
No, he did.
striking-
Yeah, he did.
He brought me in the woods and, like, sucker punched me.
Well, I guess, because that's one of those cards that's really confusing. Because normally when you get lost in the woods, like, the next turn you basically roll a d6 and do the thing. Because normally you roll a d6 and then that decides what happens and then you return to a nature trail. But this one just says that any counselor survive the woods, move to a random nature trail. So it just sounds like you get taken to the woods and then move to a random nature trail afterwards. So I would just roll a d10 just to be safe.
Right now?
Yeah, just do it
Yeah.
now. Because it's one of those kind of things that's just kind of iffy. 8. So
8.
you're going over here.
Right here. I got it.
Wait, so what normally happens when you go to the woods?
Normally when you get to the woods, say he rolled a 1 and he got lost in the woods. His turn
Yeah.
ends, and then the next turn he would roll a d6, he would get one of these results, and then he would return to a random nature trail, and that would be his whole turn. But since this is a special go to the woods thing, kind of different. Alright, it's
In your cabin.
yeah,
Jason's turn.
Jason's turn. You could try to go across the nature trail, or you could try to take the long route. It's up to you. Nature trail will be quicker.
You got your boyfriend in the blocking the way.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take the nature trail. I'll go
Alright.
back to where I was.
Alright, roll the d6. Roll the d6.
Give me 1 sec. Hold on. Yeah,
2. You can roll it again one more time.
I'm rolling again.
No, so you're just stuck there for now. So you just don't move, and you get a cabin card. Cabin card, you get a camper in your care. So you now have Scooch in your care. After revealing an objective token, you may swap it with an out-of-play objective token. But if you do, you have to roll a d4, and on a 1, he takes the item and then leaves the game. So he's just in your care, and it's kind of good for, like, basically... Because there's sometimes where somebody can have a certain combination of objectives where they just can't start a finale, and that ability can be useful at times. Like, say your only finale available would be a tower finale, and none of you have weapons. That card can be useful to get an out-of-play objective. But not in this case. This case, we have the boat. I think we're pretty good. Otis is going to come back on the board.
I'm gonna sacrifice this kid first chance I get.
Well, John.
God damn it.
So Shelby,
I'm doing that.
Shelby, you have a choice. You could let John die, or
What
you
happened?
could try to save him. John,
Uh,
I'm gonna say that you die, but I'm gonna help you.
No.
I'm gonna help you. So
I
John's
don't want
dead.
to die.
Wait, what happened?
No. John's dead. Let it happen. Because I have this.
Okay.
Okay.
You're back alive.
Play at any time. Choose turns play with 1 injury at the campfire. Okay.
So now you're back alive. You're welcome.
Did I lose anything, like my cards or objective?
You didn't have anything on you. You would lose your
I mean,
survival cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to know what
Technically,
what
he
card
died,
was?
so he would have lost the stuff.
I did have a battery.
And the battery's going to be right
Okay.
there.
Did you see what card you took from me?
Yeah, I saw you had a trader
Yeah.
card.
I was debating about when to use that, but I was like,
Well, at least you're
Oh, well.
you're still alive, John. Although you're at 1 injury. You're a very enduring person. I was honestly gonna save that card for the fucking little girl dying in case she had an aneurysm again.
oh, I could save her. Wait, if I have 1 injury, is that 1 below starting value or
1
above
below
the score?
starting value.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a
Well,
pretty
thank
good
you.
card. Yeah, I was saving that in case anybody got ganked, and you just been
Yeah.
getting bullied this whole match.
Right. I was saving my trader card, and if it was like super obvious I was going to die my next turn, then I was going to use it.
But you
But
just
of course
didn't get an
he-
opportunity to.
Yeah, of course he just spawns to the same nature trail I went to.
Rip.
John really said, "I'm gonna die with all of you now." Fuck.
Yeah, he was almost about ready to turn traitor on us, and I wouldn't
Yeah.
have blamed you if you had. 'Cause
I wouldn't
Yeah,
have blamed
right.
him.
I mean,
I was-
kept him
yeah.
alive.
I just wasn't expecting him to spawn like right on top of me the next turn. Because I was either going to use it the next turn or trying to see what happens.
No, you're just getting very shitty rolls.
One sec, was yours an odd body count too? Yeah, it
Yeah, I
was.
could have used it. Thing is,
Yeah.
Otis isn't that strong yet, though, too, so I don't think I would have had much of a fighting chance as Otis, anyways.
Yeah, that's very true. He hasn't really had any chance to kill anybody.
Oh,
It's now my turn. I'm gonna
He's
go.
really only gone
1,
after John, who was lucky, or me.
I could have
who
gone
is
for this
still pathetic.
objective, but this objective could also be Otis strikes, and I'm not taking a chance without a weapon. Well, speaking of getting fucked, the first counselor to panic is going to be one-handed. Well, so much for my
What?
whole ability. I'm gonna take an injury. Oh wait, actually, because this is an Otis strikes card. It's an Otis special, but it's an Otis strikes. So I'm vigilant. Almost lost an arm. Thank goodness. I fucking love my ability. A vigilant. Didn't lose an arm. It is now Karen's turn.
Unlock that.
I am confused.
Is that
Oh,
in my
so
turn right there?
No, you can just walk through it. So if
Is
you
this
if you
an
started,
Otis Strikes card or
I
what?
started
it is,
right here.
It is an Otis strikes card, but it's also a special Otis strikes card.
yeah.
That's what it means.
So when it says the first one to panic loses an arm, is that whoever chooses to fight first and loses?
Or just the first person to run away, but yeah. So you started right here, Evan?
No, I started right here. So,
So
1,
1,
2.
2, 3. Yeah, and then just drop you there.
Want
And
to see a
then-
magic trick?
Oh yeah, we also didn't move the gay guy, so I'm gonna move him here from
Fuck
last
the
turn.
gay guy.
And then we have to give Karen a card. Karen gets Otis striked.
Fuck!
God damn it.
Where's Otis at? Oh, he's right here.
It's attacking both of us.
Go after her!
Shelby, you could intervene. You want to Dream
I
Warrior?
mean-
You want to risk it in Dream Warrior and prevent 2 people from getting hurt?
I mean, we can take it.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, they could take
Oh,
it.
so if I failed, then I would die, and they would get 2 injuries.
Well, not only if you roll a 1, technically. But I would say maybe they should just take the injuries.
Yeah, I would say just panic towards
fine.
my direction.
I think that's alright.
1, 2.
Take my
1,
lump.
2.
I just can't. Oh, I guess I can take another lump.
So,
At least
yeah,
his damage is only 1.
this is true.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna use the crystal thing, by the way.
Alright, I'll see the finale first. Ghost Pirates. Let me judge this finale. All counselors are horrified. Each counselor rolls a 10 and add your panic. Take 2 damage if less than the number of spooky pirates. So this is one that actually is time to wrap up this mission. Onyx strikes, panic equals death. You are +1 to your attack for every objective in that. Honestly, we could skip this finale too, because you need a weapon for it. Roll the d6. 1. She has an aneurysm.
Hold on.
Reroll the
I
ability.
can re-roll it, yeah.
Wait, why is this one a fighting one? Why do you need a weapon for this one?
Still aneurysm. She dies.
Hold on.
Try saving
Hold
her.
on. Hold on.
What do you got?
I can try too if you want to save that.
You mean reroll 1 die roll? Do it again.
Or it does nothing. He doesn't have an aneurysm or remove it yet.
So it's still in play.
Yeah, it's still in play. I will take that over her fucking dying right now.
We could try to remove... Because, see, this is what the finale does. It says, all counselors are horrified, except Evan. Each counselor rolls a d10. You take 2 damage if it is less than the current body count. So if you rolled, like, less than a 1, which is impossible currently, you would take 2 damage. Then Otis strikes, and then basically everyone has to fight him until he's beaten. People who have an objective in their possession will get +1 to their rolls. And basically, if you beat Otis, then you win the fight, and we get to see which cameo is the killer. But we would still need... I don't feel confident, or not confident, but I don't want to put all my faith into just Shelby, because we only have 1 person with a weapon. Now, don't get me wrong, that
I have a weapon.
You have the rotary phone there, but that's still not enough. We need more. We need more than just telekinesis and a rotary phone. And don't get me wrong, there is still other finales in that deck that don't require a fucking weapon. There's like 2 particular finales I'm looking at. So,
Hey, which one of you needs a phone?
Literally anyone could use a weapon right now.
well, is it your turn now, Shelby?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Can I have a
Yeah.
weapon, please?
Give the weapon
Yeah,
to
give
John.
it to John. He's got better stats than me.
Here, have a phone.
Thank you.
Alright. I'm going to have to give... well, Shelby, you will have to move, so you're going to go 1, 2. Because I'm going to need you to start heading towards me.
Oh, okay.
And you get Otis strikes. So, again, Otis strikes in there.
Oh, thank God it's not on me, though.
No, it still affects all 3 of you.
Oh, dear God.
Otis is at the campfire.
Oh, I couldn't see him. Fuck. Alright, so I'm going to have to roll for Otis. He rolled a 3. Roll your weapon, Shelby.
8.
5. He's defeated.
Yes.
This is a good card.
It is a good ability, but again, high risk, high reward. Because if you roll a 1, if you roll a 1, you're automatically just going to kill John.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Because you'll have everybody in your cabin take 2 damage, which includes Karen and John. So John will just automatically die. A fucking telekinetic blade just shoved into his chest. Unless unless he draws the snuff, unless he draws that 1 in 11 chance of a snuff card of just drawing buried alive or something, which would be hilarious because he's already been saved from death once. If he got saved from death twice by being buried alive, I would lose my shit.
It's a magic trick.
Pretty much.
I will kill myself and then come back.
Alright. It's now John's turn, so he moves at a speed of
1.
Well, I guess technically we have telekinesis, a phone, and a scrappy virgin.
Alright. John?
Yeah. Damn it.
Okay, so this one is a little bit more complicated, so yes, Otis strikes again. Oh my god.
Uh,
And you don't have the rotary phone because that's an end of turn action to equip it. So it's up to Shelby again. And the worst part for this is that he rolls his attack die twice this fight, and he uses the highest result. So I have to roll for Otis twice.
I'm gonna die. I'm totally gonna die.
Well, he's just... That's the highest you can get is a 4, so that's his result. Shelby, roll.
Hello?
1.
Yep.
So I take 2 damage as well.
Oh, you're dead too. Because you would take 1 from Otis and then 2 from Shelby's attack, so you're dead.
Right.
That is a double kill. And also your camper is dead too.
Yep.
Can I save the camper before I die?
Nope, because you died. So I gotta put the phone on you. I gotta put this on Evan. Because they are both dead. I have to sacrifice his camper. So she is dead, so that's gonna be a +3 to the body count.
Who was the first body?
There's a story behind that I can give you someday.
Oh, it started off at 1, right?
Yeah, it always starts off at 1, but there is a card that references who the first victim was, and her name was Dana. So I have to advance the body count 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll get a snuff card for John first. John, you, for the rest of the game when fighting in this cabin, weapons are discarded if you roll a 1. So, Slippery When Wet token goes in here. There we go.
What is a slippery when? What?
Any weapons that roll a 1 in this cabin are destroyed. I'm trying to knock down this token and I'm struggling. Son of a bitch.
So the rotary phone's still on my corpse, right?
Yes, it is.
So
And then I have to
someone
draw
pick it up.
Evan's snuff card. Evan. He gets honeyed. For the rest of the game, counselors are moved to the woods on a roll of 1 or 2 when attempting to cross a nature trail.
So not only if they roll a 1 in here, they then get moved into a nature trail.
Oh, that's for rolls for nature trails.
Yes. 1 or
Oh.
2 now. And this is the finale we're still stuck with, so we still need someone with a weapon. Shelby takes 1 injury, and she panics 2 away. So you should probably just go in here with me.
Yup.
So, yeah, we just lost, 2 people. Now it's down to the 3 of us. Also, he has to roll a d6 2 times. So, Rios, would you kindly roll
yeah.
a d6?
Sure.
He is now a killer.
What was his ability again?
If he rolls a 6, well, basically, Jason receives +1 to his rolls for each snuff card in play. But whatever a snuff card is drawn, roll a d6. On a 6, Jason becomes a killer. So he is now a killer. So you lose your 2 these cards. You're no longer, well, these are just gone.
Hey, you're not a virgin anymore.
You killed the camper in your care.
I wonder how that happened.
Yeah, probably don't want to know.
You killed the camper in your care, so it says, Jason become a killer. He is still in control, but must attack cameos, counselors, and other killers when constant crossing his path. Jason wins the game if he is the last remaining counselor and defeats Otis in a fight.
Does he still have to roll for nature trails?
Yes, I believe so. Or he just crosses them, or can't use them, actually. Here, there's a rule about Jason. Yeah, it says, Evil Jason. If Jason becomes a killer, the player remains in control and must attack any counselor, cameo, or rival killer they cross paths with. Evil Jason no longer draws cabin cards and uses the stock, attack, and damage stats on the Evil Jason side of the card. Your campers are immediately killed. Discard your survival cards. You may keep and equip any weapons and items to use against the remaining counselors, as opposed to Jason's default attack. Yeah, you win if all counselors have been killed. But also if you beat Otis.
Okay.
Can he use the nature trails?
Yeah, I don't believe he can.
I mean, he might still have to roll for them, but he can't just like cross them.
I don't think he can use nature trails. Just can't. But now I also have to replace his pawn with the evil pawn.
Well, I'm glad I switched places with you then.
So now he also controls this guy, so you can choose to kill him and move him closer to you.
Yeah, I'll do that.
1, 2. Alright, now it's Otis's turn. He's obviously attack us, Shelby.
Oof.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for Otis. He rolled a 4. Roll, Shelby. 3. Well,
Ow!
I take a lick. You take a lick. And we both panic away. 1,
Well,
2.
we needed to go over here to get their stuff anyway.
That is true.
It's 2 away?
Yeah. Well, your panic is also 2, so you would panic only to about here.
Yep.
Alright, it's my turn. I'm gonna grab... Well, I'm on... They both died in the same space, did they not?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I'm gonna do my cabin draw phase, and then I'm gonna pick up everything that they have, along with equipping the weapon. So as long as I don't get ganked here drawing this card, I should be good. Well, I guess I'm fucking. I'm fucking a dead body. Raise the body count by 1. You begin fooling around. You're horrified. Necrophilia never felt so good. I gotta attempt Fate 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No Otis. Otis. No Otis. No Otis. Otis strikes. There we go. So, Otis is back on my ass again. Shelby, time to fight him again. He rolled a 4 again. Goddamn. Okay, you beat him this time. Good job.
Yay!
Oh wait, sorry, that's you. Bye, Otis.
Hey, I get to stay, not him.
Now, since I actually survived all that, I'm going to take John's shit. And I'm going to take this and equip it. So now I have a weapon. But I am still horrified, so I am -1 to my rolls for now. Until the end of my next turn.
Mighty fine cabin you guys are in.
Yeah, well, you still have to take the long way, you scrub.
Oh, that's fine.
Because the thing is, the reason I don't think he can cross nature trails is because it doesn't imply he can get lost in the woods. Like, it doesn't say what would happen if he would. That's why I'm like, what happens if he does?
Hey, bro, I'm cool not taking the nature trails.
Whose turn is it?
Okay.
Hello?
I was just reading. But yeah, it just doesn't seem like he can cross nature trails. If he could, it would say he has that ability. It is now your turn, Shelby. So,
Oh,
you just gotta move into the swimming area, and then I eventually have to move into the red space because I have all 3 objectives. And once I have that, I can technically start, and then I could just leave our fate in the hands of, beating the cameo. So that's all I can hope for at this point. Let's see. You and a random counselor must move to a random nature trail and start fooling around. Temp fate
Right.
6. Well, when it says random, all you and I are all that's left. So, so random nature trail. Let me roll.
I get to roll. Okay, whatever.
6. We're going to 6. Going up here. We fucking. I have to roll a d6 to determine the amount of temp fate we're having. We're temp fating 1. And it's Otis. Fuck. We just can't catch a break. Otis is just out for blood. Alright, well, let me roll. What did you just... No, what did you just roll? You rolled a d10.
I was curious if I was the one that was actually rolling for myself, where would we have landed?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna roll
We
for
would have
Otis.
landed in the swimming area.
Otis rolled a 4 again because he's unstoppable. Roll for yourself. Two. Okay, so he what did he roll? A 4? Okay, so I take a lick. You take a lick.
And we panic away to the campfire.
Yep. And now it's Jason's turn. Jason, you move at a speed of 2. You can move. Choose where you're going.
I'm gonna kill the kid.
You're just gonna go and kill him?
Yep.
Also, Otis. Oh, yeah, Otis no longer rolls a D4. Well, I think it's funny how he keeps beating you, because he was rolling a D6 then, and now he's rolling a D8. So that's nice. He was beating you even when he wasn't at his strongest. Now he's at a D8 to a D8, because I wasn't paying attention. But then again, none of us were.
I'm gonna roll a D4!
All right, so I'm gonna. It's my turn. I move at a speed of 2. So I'm gonna go 1, 2. And then I'm gonna draw. Oh, I got her! Yes! Yes! She's great! This bitch is awesome. I love this girl. This girl is nice to have around, because at least I have more of a fighting chance. Also, since that was my turn, I'm no longer horrified, so that's good. It is now your turn. You would also move a 2 with me. We're just gonna have to just keep going that until we get here, and then we just start the finale, Shelby.
Okay.
Shelby, you're dead.
Why?
This is Camp Grizzly. If you are unarmed, you are instantly killed.
Doesn't this count?
It does
No.
not count you're unarmed. You remember, it literally says, while fighting while unarmed. So you're dead. Well, let's see, actually, first, let's see if you're actually dead. Yep, you have been turned into a bearskin rug.
Ooh. Ooh.
Every counselor must discard 1 survival card. If possible, then discard this card. Luckily, I do not have any other survival cards, so that you are now rug.
Yep, that card's a bitch, isn't it?
It has killed John many times.
I think it was twice in one game.
Yes.
Or no, it was on my first turn in the game.
Mm-hmm.
It is now down just to me. And the man
Yes.
trying to kill me.
We had such a good start too.
We did.
So, Tyler, I got a quick question.
What?
Can I go for this piece down here, or do I need the keys to unlock that?
You need the
first?
keys to unlock it. You gotta take the long way around, homie. You gotta go this way around, because you don't got any other way to go.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
So
that's fine.
this is the only route you can go.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that.
Alright, and now I go 1, 2. And then I draw a cabin card. I get this guy! Yes, I get another camper in my care. While in your care, you receive 1 less injury when damaged. Then I roll. On a 1, he is killed. If he crosses paths with a cameo, he gets taken by the government. So he can prevent me from taking damage for at least a little bit.
Sure hope so.
Now, I don't know what I did with the other previous fuck-ups on as far as how much damage I should have taken, but, you know, it doesn't matter because I'm already kind of fucked anyways. Alright, so now it is your turn again. You move. You're probably going to move directly to the campfire. Just stay on my ass.
Yep.
When does Otis?
Oh, yeah. Well, Otis would probably come after Evil Jason.
Oh.
And then I will just summon Otis. Probably should have done it last turn, but again, we're not paying attention that much.
It's whatever's.
He spawns on 3, so because he spawned on a lock, he is not moving. Where is Otis, actually? That's the good question.
Right over here.
Oh, was he on the board? Yeah, he was.
Yes,
so-
because he striked us in the cabin.
Okay, well then he's gonna... He will be right here then. And that
Then
lock
would
was...
this still be locked?
Yeah, still be locked. So you're gonna fight him. The D8 to D8. I'm gonna roll for Otis first. I rolled a 2. You gonna fight?
Yep.
Go for it. Three. You beat him.
Yeah.
Alright, my turn.
Coming for you, Tyler.
I'm starting the finale.
Aren't you glad I at least gave you a rotary phone?
I have no choice but to start the finale.
I'm gonna have to stop that.
I'm
Just do that.
horrified. I'm horrified. Let's see.
There's an animation on the campfire. That's cool.
Yes, there is.
I
Alright.
didn't realize that.
So now I have to roll a D10. And if I take damage if it's less than 7. Okay, so I would take 2 damage, but I take 1 less damage because of my protector ability. Because it just says, while on your character, you receive 1 less injury when damaged. And that does count. So yes, I take 1 less damage. So I'm still badly hurt. And then I have to roll a d4 to see if he dies. Mimo dies.
No.
Jesus Christ. And now, because I got killed by the groovy chase of spooky ghost pirates, panic equals death. You were +1 to your attack for every objective. Now she does not count for the attack, +1ing and all that. So I'm going to have you roll for Otis. So roll a d8, Rios. Okay, I could possibly beat that. See if Crystal beats him. She beats him. I win.
You did? Wait,
I win. That's it.
who's the cameo?
Also, you
Well-
had 3 objectives, too.
Well, yeah, that was my backup plan.
What are we checking for?
A cameo. That's who the killer really is.
Oh.
We're unmasking him. Jesus Christ.
Those cameos are mighty buried.
Bro.
The real killer is Old Man Rufus. He was the real killer all along. He used the Legend of Otis to try and close the camp for good, and he would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
Kid.
Group
And I wouldn't call
laughter.
Tyrone a kid. Dude's jacked.
Two-and-a-half kid.
Now keep in mind, I probably should have died because I should have taken 2 damage earlier, but let me have my happy ending, okay? Okay,
It's fine.
YouTube and friends.
Mm.
Like, that was a pure luck roll.
I can still come for you, can't I?
No, that's it. That's just game over.
Oh.
Yeah, he gone.
The sole survivor. Oh my
No.
god.
Now I'm at a 50% loss.
So now me and Angela are the sole survivors of this game. The real killer was Old Man Rufus, and he killed a lot of fucking people.
Mhm.
And you know how we always have to end the game, boys. Gotta flip that table. I like how now, instead of just letting you flip the table, it goes, "Are you sure?" Oh man, that's a good way to end the night.
Oh,